Raging Gale by James Ryan. Read by the author. Part the 73rd. Charles is no more. Hope felt something move the air as it struck the quarterdeck. Through the fire and smoke, she could not tell what, until the prow of the Casa del Sol made it past the sinking stern of the exploded galleon. Two more explosions, softer than the one the hulk made but no less worrisome, had come from the galleon. With the smoke dissipating and the Casa coming closer, Hope could now make out what had happened. The Spaniards atop the forecastle of the Casa fired two swivel guns mounted forward. "Fire!" Osai commanded. 4 shots rang out from the musketeers. 1 round from Kelly felling a Spaniard who stood over the swivel gun. While the surviving crews of the swivel guns scattered from the returned fire, atop the prow of the Casa stood a single figure. His facial features were hard to make out in the smoke from the hulk, and the growing distance between the Casa and the Gale made the task more difficult. All anyone from the Gale could see was his dark jet hair and decorated breastplate as he took an imposing stand atop the prow. Briefly, Sanders stood next to the tiller, responding to his appearance with a challenging stand of her own. She looked as though she was taking her position. Just before a duel was about to commence, Sanders left her stance when Hope screamed, pointing to Charles down on the deck. Hope could not help but point with one hand, while the other she put before her mouth. "Belay that!" Sanders growled to Hope. "Get ye righted until we be clear of the Casa!" Without prompting, Samuels bent over Charles and started to examine him. "I see holes in the shirt," he started to say, before he withdrew a long knife from his instrument kit and started to cut away at it. Only Sanders did not stand around Charles and Samuels, manning the tiller to keep with the wind and flee the Casa. She did turn to watch the procedure where she could, between course adjustments. When the shirt was cut away, the observer saw that Charles's chest was wound tightly with a bolt of cloth, into which some of the shot had borne through. Samuel used his knife to remove the cloth to get to the skin. The gasp from the observers of the surgery sounded like yet another shot, as under the cloth were revealed 2 breasts. Beneath the left breast, the pellets of shot had left a bruise. Hope felt herself go weak as Samuels loosened Charles's breeches in order to confirm the sex. Samuel brought Charles's breeches back up to cover her region and used the remnants of her shirt to restore her modesty. "Well, the wound appears superficial," said Samuels. "Thank you for taking this moment with me. If you want to keep up with new chapters as they get posted, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications for when pieces go up."